Oh, there we are. Ladies and gentlemen, guys and gals, welcome back. It is January 27th, 2021, and today we have some news from Intel. Yes, Intel, and it's not about a CPU. There was an article posted late yesterday, and Intel's new GPUs are popping up, or going to be popping up here in the market in some OEM systems. So, some people were really excited about that. They were like, "Yeah, Intel's getting in the GPU fight." And I mean, more competition, rising tides raises all ships kind of thing. Like it'll just make everybody better. But I'm gonna be honest, looking at these GPUs, I don't think there's any competition for AMD or Nvidia to worry about. But let me flip on over here and show you guys this article. So this is on The Verge, which is the very well respected and number one news source to go off of. But anyway, Intel's first GPU in 20 years aren't designed for gaming just yet. That's the headline here. So Intel is launching its first Iris Xe desktop graphics card today, originally codenamed DG1. These new desktop GPUs are primarily aimed at small and medium-sized businesses and mainstream desktop PCs. Intel is teaming up with Asus and other partners to sell these cards to system integrators who will bundle them with pre-built systems. So this one is the Asus DG1-4G. So I imagine this is a low power 4 GB card. Obviously, it's passively cooled. That means it has no fan on it. It's got a HDMI, DVI, and DisplayPort out. This is old tech right here. I mean, maybe not old in Intel's world, but we are way past anything that can be passively cooled on AMD and Nvidia side. Actually, I was thinking maybe some of the GT 1030s were passively cooled, but technically 10 series is like 3 generations old, and most of those are still actively cooled with small fans. So yeah, a passively cooled card, even with a DVI out, is pretty old school. It's odd that they say that they're aiming these towards small and medium-sized businesses and mainstream desktop PCs, because they already have integrated graphics on their CPUs. So maybe these will provide a little uplift in performance. I just don't see where I don't see the market. Um, are they capitalizing on the fact that nobody can get any GPUs right now? So basically, if they can produce any kind of product, was this rush to push out a market? Because right now, if somebody makes a GPU, it will sell. It doesn't even have to be a good GPU. Any GPU will sell at the moment. Um, so reading on further, much like the Iris Xe Max graphics cards that debuted in laptops back in October, these desktop GPUs aren't really designed for gaming. Intel is marketing them as a way to improve what's offered on mainstream desktop PCs with better graphics, multi-display support, and improved hardware acceleration for certain codecs. Okay, so I could see that. Businessman has a desktop, he wants multiple displays. He puts one of these bad boys in there, maybe spends 80 to 150 bucks. Hopefully these things aren't more than that. And he can run some more displays and get a little bit more, tiny bit more encoding performance. So apparently I don't know if this is just a generic card, but if this is one of the other cards, this is like the build quality here. And I'm not blaming Intel on the build quality. Obviously they're working with AIB board partners, but this looks like one of those scam cards. You know what I'm talking about? When you order like an RX 588 gig and you get like something that's not an RX 588 gig and it's like a GTS 450 or something. It kind of looks like a scam card. That might not even be one of the cards right there, but yeah, the cards will include three 4K display outputs for multiple monitors alongside HDR support and AI capabilities. They will also support decoding AV1 content and ship with 4 gigs of video memory and 80 execution units. Intel is even offering adaptive sync support, so you'll get a much smoother experience with high refresh rate monitors with these cards. While these initial cards aren't designed to compete with Nvidia or AMD's latest greatest for gaming, Intel is working on its XeHPG architecture. This promises to be focused on high performance gaming tasks and could usher in an era of Intel competing with both AMD and Nvidia later this year. Now that's what I'm more excited about. If Intel is really stepping into the game and they're starting off with a low end card, you know what? More power to them. Heck yeah, I might even pick one of these up. I obviously you're not going to be mining Ethereum on them because they're 4 GB cards, but I'm curious to see how they mine some other stuff. They might just be like a dumpster fire, or they might be pretty good. There's just no way to tell. But yeah, if they're gonna produce some high performance cards later on this year, I'm down with that. Intel, come on, hook us up, hook a brother up with some graphics cards. And now going on further, the Iris Xe isn't Intel's first attempt at a desktop graphics card either. Intel killed off its Larrabee project 10 years ago and launched its Intel i740 series all the way back in 1998. This is the first time in 20 years that we've seen Intel launch a desktop GPU, but you'll need to wait a little longer yet to see if Intel can truly take on Nvidia and AMD. Okay, and that was the end of the article. So, yeah. I mean, cool. It's kind of one of those things. It's like it's nice to see that there's competitors in the market and there's more people entering the old graphics card market, because that's one thing that there for a while, especially around the 10th gen, mining boomed up and then it fell off, and it just, 20 series came out for RTX cards, and it just didn't feel like, desktop gaming was going in the right direction. And then all of a sudden, COVID hit, mining was back booming. Everybody's at home gaming. If you're not on a new PlayStation or a new Xbox, you're on a PC. Like everybody, it's not just these niche communities anymore. It's like everybody's gaming. More games are going cross-platform, so we're gonna need more graphics cards. So we need more companies to make more graphics cards. And I like the fact that Intel can produce its own silicon, unlike AMD and Nvidia. I don't know if Intel's producing their own silicon on the graphics card side, but I imagine they would be, since they do their own for their CPUs. Correct me if I'm wrong, and if I am wrong on that, please let me know down in the comments section. But that may, once Intel can actually get the ball rolling and produce some high performance graphics cards, ease some of the supply and demand issues that AMD and Nvidia are having, fighting for market share on production. But yeah, other than that, guys, I just wanted to sign off today. Have a good day. I hope everybody's having a good one. Mining is down a smidge. Market's down a smidge. Let's look at let me bring up coin market cap before we get off here. So Bitcoin is currently at $30,787. Ethereum's at $1,273, and Litecoin's at $123.73. So yeah, everything's down a little bit. Ethereum's actually holding pretty strong at $1,200, so it's not down as much as Bitcoin's down over the last 48 hours. But with that being said, I'm not going to drag it out anymore on you guys. Have a good evening. I'll see you on the next one. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe, like, comment down below. But if you want to talk or get up with me directly, the best place is the Discord. There's a link down below in the description. You just click on that link, it brings you in there, and then it's going to send you a message to verify. We've had a lot of bots come in, so we had to put a verify system up because we had spammers just rolling in and just flooding the Discord. But I am in the Discord 90% of the time of the evenings, in the voice chat section. So if you see me in voice chat, you don't have to just jump in, make sure you're not talking over nobody, and just be like, hey, what's up? And I'll be like, well, what's up, bro? What's up? What you doing? And then we can talk and hang out and play some video games and, daydream about buying graphics cards that aren't in stock, because that's basically what we do every day. So if that sounds fun to you, come on over. If you have a Facebook, we do have a Facebook group now. It's growing very, very fast. We're over 400 members, and we'd love for you to be a part of it too. The link for that is also down below in the description. And yeah, that's it, guys. Have a good night. We'll see you on the next one. Adios.